Oh yeah, this is fourth video today, I think. Pickups and update. One of the two things to say. There was just start by telling you a story, and it's not really relevant. It's quite a funny story. I run quite a bit, and I went out for a run one day. It's a few days ago, and I went up to this area near me. I don't really know, but I know it's not too far away. It's about 10 minutes in the car, and I ran up to that. I ran up that way, and it took me a while, but I got there eventually. And I just went for a scout around, because that's what I like doing. I like going to sort of areas near me and scouting around just for places that might sell video games, like charity shops or Blockbusters, or other game shops. And I went up to this place. It's called Potter's Bar, just beyond the M25 near Owen. And I scouted around and didn't see anything. So one shop that sold reptiles, just that was it, reptiles. And then I saw that's what made me laugh. I saw a place called Affinity Gentleman's Health Spa. I just discovered a knocking shop. I never knew it was there. So if ever things ever get desperate, I know where to go. Sorry about that. I hope that no one's offended by that. But I just thought it was quite funny. I just found a knocking shop. They should have a red light hanging outside. But yeah, I thought it was funny. Pickups. You've already seen this. Pocket Fighter for the PlayStation 1. $2.99 game station yesterday. Really nice game, actually. These aren't all in order. They're all over the shop, but they've got slightly, funny stories about them. Excuse me while I rearrange them. Same day as yesterday. 4 for £10 in a game. I really wanted these two. I saw these two because I've just discovered this recently. This game, Downhill Domination, got 2 copies. I noticed someone selling it on eBay and realised that it had quite a bit of interest, and it was about £10. And I thought I'd never heard of it. And it ended up going for about sort of 12 quid, and I've seen them go for £12.95. Buy it now, and these are in 4 for £10, so £2.50, and one will be mine and one will be to sell. And actually, to be honest, I do remember playing this in the arcade. This is where you had the cycle, you had the bike and with pedals, and you just pelt down the hill, and it's just like cracking fun. Codemasters. So yeah, one of these will go on eBay, and that's pretty much what I got them. And these other two, I think they're not really worth the money. Obviously, this one's like £2.50 for Sons of Liberty. It's obviously a great game, and I'm not dismissing the game, but for its worth now, it's not too hot, but it's part of a collection, and it's gonna be staying. So it's just to round off the collection, and £2.50 is not bad in the general scheme of things. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Yeah, I bought this home yesterday, and it had a platinum disc, and I've just had a bitch this morning trying to sort it out, because I went to my local town and forgot the receipt, and then tried to trade it into Computer Exchange, and they've got too many San Andreases. Took it to Game Station, and they told me 50p, but then they couldn't take it anyway because it was a platinum disc, and the top was scratched. For some reason, that makes a difference to them. It doesn't affect the data, but it makes a difference to them. The top was scratched. So I came all the way home, got the receipt. Thought, sod it, I'm going to take it back to Game. It did work. I just spun him a line in bullshit, and he bought it. And I wanted to get something different, but he actually went off and got me another copy. And this is a better copy. This isn't a platinum, because my OCD doesn't allow me to keep platinum. It's got the map and everything. These are all complete. I think, yeah, these are all complete. And particularly pleased with these two, especially if one of them will be going on eBay. That's how I survive. when I went into a game station to see if they'd take my copy of San Andreas, I thought they offered me 50p. I thought, sorry, I'll take it. But then obviously turns out they can take it anyway. I thought I'll get the Thing and MDS Substance for 99p and 2.99 respectively. I've had a few copies of this game. It's either been a PS2 copy or it's not had a manual. And it's a quality game. I think most people know that, and it's a great film and a great game. I just would like to have the Xbox version. Yeah, I'd like to have the Xbox version for, I've seen in the past for sort of multi-format games, and this one as well. $2.99, I think. Again, the Xbox version, multi-format games. But I only bought these because I was a little bit pissed off because I've got 50p. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll go, and I sorry, I'm going to spend some money just to give yourself a little boost. But still, $3.98 is not too bad. Oh, actually, the Thing, they had another copy of that. I've done that in the past. It was the other copy they had was $2.99, and they had sort of two that are sort of varying prices. So I made sure I picked up the 99p one. Turns out it's in pretty good nick. And these three, this came from last week. Devil May Cry 3, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy X-2, sorry, and Kingdom Hearts. And these came with Shin Megami Tensei Lucifer's Call, which was a few weeks ago. That has since been sold on, and this was a game 3 for 10. Oh, sorry, 4 for 10. And Shin Megami Tensei Lucifer's Call went in America it's Nocturne, sorry, went for £16. So they're waiting for their money to come through from PayPal. So I've been paid. But all really nice, all really good nick. This is one that I've got the first game, and again it's to round off the collection. This one was the last Final Fantasy game that I'd not had, bar all the Crystal Chronicles games and and other formats. This is the sort of PlayStation, the last one. Actually, Dirge of Cerberus I've not got. It's not too bad, Nick. Kingdom Hearts. This is I kept this one because I sold the other two off. The other two have gone, and I thought, no, this one I'm going to keep because I want to play it. So it's almost as the fourth game out of the four went to pay for these. I mean, I made my money back. So, I'll do that with downhill domination. I forgot its name. And finally, Metroid Prime 3, because I've got 1 and 2 of the GameCube, sorry. Again, I only got this today. I've not yet tried it, and I've heard it's more, slightly less puzzle orientated, more of a straight FPS shooter, which I like the variation. So yeah, update. Apart from my funny knocking shop story, you might remember from a few videos back I told you about I had seen a copy of Dark Cloud in Game Station near me, and I was wondering whether I could go and get it because I'd already bought one in the past from there. And I thought, sod it, I went in there one day and got it, and it was still there. I'd actually got the money to pay for it, and it's still there. And I found Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter because I'd already noticed, and I needed to pick a game just to make it up to 3, and I actually got the Thing on PS1, but I didn't want to keep that because I also wanted the Xbox version. And I took it, I brought it home and put Dark Cloud in, and it didn't work. It had a quite a small scratch, but deep scratch, and it didn't work. So I didn't want to I don't want to take it back to this place because I had the hassle with buying it in the first place. So I took it back to another branch of Game Station, and they were fine about taking it back. And they put it through their cleaner, and 2 or 3 times, and I thought, gave it back to me, and I'll try that, and if it's not working, bring it back. Tried it and it didn't work. So that's the second time I bought the Dark Cloud from Game Station, and it's not worked. Well, the first one I had to get cleaned, and it actually worked, and eventually sold it on an eBay. So Dark Cloud, I'm cursed with. I've got one or two more things to say, but I'll probably have to leave that for some other time. So thanks for sticking around after these final bits for today. Cheers, boys.